how he's doing today. It's a gorgeous day today.
How's everybody doing? I'm here with Officer Stearns, Donovan Stearns. How you doing today, sir?
Good afternoon.
He was informing me that, what happened, just say what earlier? That,
I just came from a call just down the road at the glass place right over here.
Yeah.
Lady had been standing outside and a silver passenger car drove by and she reported hearing like two sounds coming from the car. She didn't say they were exactly gunshots, but they were sort of like a percussion. She thought maybe a BB gun or maybe a pellet gun.
Oh, so she didn't actually see you, but she heard.
And then she felt some pain on her side of her.
Oh my God, did it get her?
Yeah.
It did?
It hit her. She felt like the stinging pain on her side. And
this is kind of serious, Mr. Stearns.
Yeah, we're looking into it. Hopefully we don't have like several other calls coming down the road, but sometimes that's the way we end up catching them because they'll keep doing this type of action and we'll follow up with it. Hopefully we can nail down somebody matching the description or having the item in the car and stuff like that. I thought I'd stop and talk to you. I seen you here, and
I decided to come take a restroom break, and I ran into Officer Stearns. He came up professionally, and we had a good civil conversation and stuff like that. And I know that back in the past, but now we have to come to amends and make sure that we all understand the law and stuff like that. Which Officer Stearns, we had a civil conversation a week ago.
Yeah,
it was like a week ago. Yeah, he came up to me and he's professional. Even though the incident that happened in the magistrate court, I appreciate him coming up to me and being professional. And we're just conversating and letting each other know. He's informing me what happened, and he's more than happy to come and have a conversation with me. And I appreciate it, Stearns.
Well, Mr. G's in the general community, and he likes to stay aware. And I wanted to let him know something that's going on. If it's a concern to society, the general public, somebody just standing outside here.
Oh yeah, you're then
somebody drives by and shoots a pellet at you. That's bad and
wrong. It is. That is bad. I'm glad that you guys are around for that. Those type of reasons.
If you see anything like that, you give us a call. I'm happy to go report. Investigate it.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I went into the public defender's office on my camera like this, and they wouldn't trespass me. But what I come to find out is it cannot be done until a crime is committed or law has been broken, right?
I wish it was so clear cut like that. Recently, January 6th, a bunch of people went into the Capitol building, and all they did is just exercise their First Amendment right and video record.
Yeah.
A lot of those people are still in jail.
Yeah.
Just for exercising their First Amendment rights.
Exactly.
I don't know that I don't know that there's clear. I'm waiting. I'm hoping that the judicial system will give some clear cut direction on what that. And I do not believe for 1 second.
Yeah.
Like for example, if somebody's in there in a public place, just recording.
Yeah.
That is a violation of a violation of the law, and I believe it's constitutionally protected as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think people got to be careful. So there's some lines I believe that people can't cross. Like if I go into an office and I start calling them names and causing them scenes and accusing and stuff like that, and just confronting people. So then now we're dealing with something other than somebody just recording and just seeing something.
Yeah, that's.
But if I go in there and I start calling them this and that, this
exactly.
and that,
using fighting words you're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. Confrontation, agitation, stuff like that. So I would absolutely defend and agree with the constitutional right of anybody going into a place that's
redressing our grievances. That's what it's called.
Just video recording.
The Civil Rights Act, right? Yeah.
So I would defend anybody's right to do that. If there's something else to it, like could be or could not, I'm not going to be the judge of it. I believe in the Constitution that the judicial system will work, and if they say so, it is not, which obviously they're going to say not, then that's the way the Constitution is going to be interpreted and read, and I believe in that. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. Absolutely. I believe in the system that I send people through on a regular basis. And I hope more or less. So realistically, there's a lot of good people out there. A majority of the people I talk to are definitely good people. Including yourself, sir.
Thank you.
I'm going to deal with a lot of people that are not so happy, not so good, or having a bad day, in crisis, or they're just a bad person. And they're going to hurt people. They're going to do something like what I talked about, the lady that was standing in front of the business just working, being shot by a pellet gun. Those type of people, bad people, they need to go to jail and they need to go through the system. And unfortunately, a lot of them are going to say, oh, this is just corrupt cops and bad people and stuff, which is not going to be true and accurate.
Yeah.
So we try to interact really well with good people like you and give you the time of day. We do have
really
calls for
appreciate
service
it,
pending and let you know what we're doing. You know what? You're always going to be welcome to go on a ride along. If the PD would, there's a background check you got to go through to make sure of a few things, but there's a process.
Yeah.
You want to jump in the passenger seat, I wouldn't say no to that. If you wanted to come
I
and do
really
a ride along,
appreciate that, but I don't know about my criminal complaint though, my criminal trespass and all that. You know, I'm still going to court for that. That's why I asked you that
like
question.
I said, well, realistically, let the courts make their decisions. I'll respect that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm not here to adjudicate any type of incident that happened right here now, but realistically, under the circumstances that I stated, if I go in there and I'm just taking pictures of stuff like that, provided there's no rule or there's no specific policy that they have that says you can't. There are some places that are protected for very good reasons. There's victims, there's suspects, accused, and there's people that do have certain rights in between the portion of their going through a trial. Yeah. There are certain rights that people do have, barring those very unique circumstances. Just being in a public place or going into the Capitol, the U.S. Capitol, even just taking pictures of stuff, and unless it says no, and that's all you're doing. Then
with the state statute behind it and stuff like that, and you know, and it's I went back when my trespass was uplifted. I went back down there, and Mark Cowderman, his feelings were still hurt real bad, and he put up a sign saying with no state statute behind it, and he put up there a paper saying no videotaping,
no video recording,
and it's a public area.
Was that at the magistrate court?
Yeah, that was a few days after, because I even showed the paper. He didn't want to look at the paper and stuff like that, and you know, I just left it at that. I'm not going to be down there, you know, just to make a scene for all of that. You know, like me, I'm being as professional as I can on my side.
You've never yelled at me. You've never done anything to give me personally concern. Sort of the conversations we've had, I've always felt like they've been just a conversation to a point of just being reasonable. Maybe there's been a disagreement, but you know what? To be frank with you, in life, I'm a crisis negotiator. I talk to people. I'm going to agree and disagree with people, but we're civil people and we're intelligent people, and that means that we can work things out, right?
This is the only way it's going to work, you know, if we come and come to talk to each other and let each other know from the public side and from you guys' side, you know.
Perfect.
You know, just like you have a body camera, I have this, you know.
And I don't disagree with having a body camera.
Mm-hmm.
It is many, many times shown exactly the way I've described things to have happened and be contrary to what the other person says. So I don't. So a lot of, and just so you understand, and I'm sure you get this, people get apprehensive when people stick a camera in their face. I'm super experienced in this area because I've had cameras in my face for 15, 16 years now, and it doesn't bother me. Other people, they might be like, oh, you're sticking this camera in my face and getting all up in my grill. I don't want to be recorded. They don't want to be on YouTube. They don't want to be famous. So some people get a little apprehensive automatically. Me personally, I've had people back here telling me that they're going to kill me, they're going to find my family, they're going to do horrible things to me. So if somebody sticks a camera in my face, especially with not the intention of that, you don't have the intention of agitating me, but you want to record stuff and you want to audit, you want to catch and make sure that people stay professional, got zero issues with that. Other people are trying to catch us and say we're doing dirty stuff and all that. I can tell you experience after experience, somebody taking off the phone and saying, oh, I got you. Mm-hmm. I'm like, sir, I'm recording it too. We'll meet in court. You bring yours, I'll bring mine. And it's never been the opposite way. It's always been they don't show up or they just plea or whatever was going on in the circumstances. So respectfully in what you're doing, I have no problem whatsoever with you recording. In fact, I welcome it. Yeah, and I would, like I said, welcome you on a ride along, provided our department that you go through the process of there's like a form you fill out. And you can jump in and next to us and
I'll look into that, you know, and stuff like that. That's really that'd be something the public would like to see, you know, me going on a ride along with a public officer that serves the public here and stuff like that. You know, that's interesting to hear from you, you know, and that's good. Actually, it's good that you.
I'm happy to answer questions. Happy to be like I said, I'm kind of a tactical talker. I'm a crisis negotiator. I got to talk to a lot of people in a crisis situation. They're going through hardships, or they're barricaded. They're a warrant subject. They're even a hostage situation. I'll go and talk to people. So I'm happy to always interact. I talk to a lot of people that will say very unkind things to me. It's not bad talking to people like you that are just just doing your audit and being friendly. So I got no issues with that.
Yeah, like I said, I do my best and stuff like that when I go around, because I know that's the only way that we can interact. If we just start blurting unprofessional words at each other, it's not going to get nowhere. You know what I mean?
That's why I stopped to talk to you and just say hi.
I know, I appreciate it. It. This is the second time we had a civil conversation. Actually, I met, like I said, I met Mr. Goodsell, Sergeant. Is it Sergeant? Or
Sergeant Goodsell?
Sergeant Goodsell?
Yes, he's in the Internal Affairs investigator. Yes, Sergeant.
Okay. No, yours is Stearns, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Stearns, yes. And come to find out, Officer Stearns is, I think he's a good officer around here. He came to find out that I'm not here to harm no officers or nothing. I'm just here to let the public know, how the public servants are doing here in San Juan County. And, I'm glad that he came up and, decided to come up and talk to me. And especially you guys, that are, the viewers and stuff like that, I'm sure they'll be happy by you coming and having some respect and having a word within themselves also.
Hey, you were so courteous that you said, "May I record this?" and stuff. I was like, "Absolutely."
Oh, yeah.
So I appreciate it. I'll always give you the time of day. I keep hearing the radio blazing. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take leave.
I hear you. Yeah, like I said, the training, the First Amendment training, that's what the training is there for. So the public government officials won't get offended.
Agreed.
If you Google it on the website, all it says is just to be professional and we'll move on. And stuff
polite.
like that.
There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of good people I'm going to deal with. We should be just polite and professional. When it's time to get mean and hands-on, when people are bad guys, like with this guy shooting at people, it's time to get hands-on. But I'll definitely give you the time of day every time I see you.
That guy definitely deserves to be in the San Juan County Detention Center right now.
Going through the process, just like this.
And did you say he hit an older lady?
No, not old. An adult.
An adult female.
Adult female.
It got her skin in her.
Hit her on the side of her shirt. She got a little redness over there.
Yeah, this happened earlier today, right?
I just came from it.
Okay.
I was actually
okay.
pulled in the shade. I started looking up information, and I seen you over here. I said, I'll stop and talk to Mr. G.
Appreciate it. I noticed that was you, but I thought you were busy off doing. I knew you were busy. You guys are pretty busy around here. I know Farmington is pretty busy. With all.
It can be.
It's getting a little more active. The crime and stuff like that. I understand. So, you be safe out there, Mr. Officer Stearns.
Good to talk to you, sir.
You too. You have a good day.
Have a fantastic day.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Out.